1,000-pound sisters Chris Combs breaks silence after Tammy Sladen's skin removal surgery. Chris Combs from 1,000-pound sisters described how Tammy Sladen is doing after undergoing skin removal surgery. His sister was scheduled to get her extra skin removed during 1,000-pound sisters season 7 after spending the last several years on a weight loss journey. Tammy underwent bariatric surgery and lost over 500 pounds, but her bad habits prevented her from taking the final step of her transformation. Once Tammy was able to quit vaping, she became eligible for the process. However, her skin removal procedure was risky, and she was worried about whether she would make it out alive. Chris is now sharing his honest thoughts and concerns about Tammy's health following her surgery. A clip from an upcoming episode of 1,000-pound sisters in which Chris tells the cameras, "At first look, it's kind of rough looking. 'Cause you've seen the blood, dried blood, different things." Chris adds that the only thing he's worried about is whether Tammy will be up, awake, and breathing. He admits that it is all he cared about, since everything else can be worked out later. "The bee is alive and she made it through," Chris yells excitedly while noting that he is ecstatic. What Chris Combs showing support for Tammy Sladen means brotherly love meets tough reality in Chris Tammy's story. Sisters know, Chris and Tammy have had a complicated relationship throughout the show, as fans of 1,000-pound. In the beginning, Chris came across as a supportive big brother, doing what he could to help Tammy with her weight loss. However, over time, things got tense, with arguments and frustration over some of Tammy's choices. In the most recent season, Chris has opened up more about how worried he is about her health. He hasn't held back his feelings, making it clear that while he still cares, he's also tired of seeing her make the same mistakes. Despite numerous challenges, Chris has consistently supported Tammy by driving her to appointments, encouraging healthier habits, and motivating her to meet her weight loss goals. His actions reflect the deep emotional bond they share. Chris has made it clear he wants Tammy to succeed and live a healthier, longer life. His unwavering dedication shows just how much he loves his sister. Through every setback, Chris has remained strong and focused, always prioritizing what is best for his family. It is this steady presence and determination that has earned him the reputation as the leader of the pack among fans. Our take on Chris Combs' reaction to Tammy's surgery. Chris is keeping the family together through tough times. Chris has never been afraid to speak his mind, but his love for his sisters always shines through. He said he was simply thankful that Tammy survived her surgery because nothing else really mattered. Even when he loses his temper or uses strong language, it is clear he cares deeply. Chris was visibly shaken during Tammy's surgery on 1,000-pound sisters, though he usually stays calm and focused. His honest reactions show he tells it like it is. Like many families, siblings often argue, but Chris is always the one trying to bring everyone together and keep things in perspective. 1,000-pound sisters Chris Combs finally breaks social media silence with unexpected photo amid signs incredible health milestones inspire career change. Chris Combs from 1,000-pound sisters recently posted a new slim photo of himself after taking a break from social media. Just a few years ago, he was as overweight as his sisters, Amy and Tammy Sladen. Chris faced challenges due to his size, which motivated him to prioritize his health. Chris underwent weight loss surgery, kickstarting his fitness journey. He successfully shed a significant amount of weight and improved his overall well-being. In recent months, Chris has accomplished several milestones, including completing a 5K marathon and making his first appearance at a convention. Chris has been absent from social media for the past few months due to a significant tragedy in his family, the death of his mother's pet dog. Recently, Chris returned to social media with a close-up selfie, wearing a purple t-shirt and a yellow cap, which affected not only him but also his siblings. He appeared more slender than before and exuded confidence. With a groomed beard that highlighted his slim face and chiseled jawline, Chris looked both fit and self-assured. Although the 1,000-pound sisters cast member didn't directly address his recent weight loss progress, he captioned the Instagram story with, "Let's get it today," indicating his enthusiasm for the future. What Chris Combs' new selfie positive message mean for career? Chris is thrilled to be enjoying a normal life after his battles with obesity. He likely posted his latest selfie from McDonald's, where he is employed as a manager. Chris appears to be in good health and doing well. His new pictures suggest that he is enjoying his current career and is focused on maximizing his earnings. In 1000-lb Sisters Season 6, Chris underwent skin removal surgery, making this latest photo his first update post-surgery. He looks noticeably leaner in the new selfie because he has shed most of his loose skin, enhancing his physical appearance and transforming the shape of his body. Chris's new selfie also shows that he is optimistic and has overcome past tragedies. It seems like he's living a balanced life and prioritizing his health, which is a very positive sign. Chris was very concerned about his future back when he was overweight. He had witnessed his father's passing because of obesity and didn't want the same fate for himself. Chris wanted to be there for his family for a long time. Therefore, it is heartwarming to see him achieve that goal and get into the best shape of his life. What Chris Combs' selfie means for his social media presence. Chris Combs rarely posts on social media. As mentioned, 1000-lb Sisters Season 6 chronicled Chris's skin removal surgery, which was a huge moment for the reality show. It seems like most of what fans see of Chris takes place on 1000-lb Sisters itself instead of social media. Whereas Amy, and Amanda regularly or semi-regularly post on Instagram and TikTok, Chris doesn't prioritize social media at all. Sometimes, several weeks can go by between posts or Instagram stories. The selfie was a very rare update and gave fans a little bit of insight into how he's been doing lately. His caption of "Let's get it today" seemed to be his way of pumping himself up at the start of his shift. It could also have been a way to send a positive message to fans that they, too, can have a successful day, regardless of whatever circumstances they're going through. Maybe he realized he hadn't shared any updates in a while and decided to do a quick selfie at work. Chris's most recent Instagram post before now was about his mom losing her beloved pet, which was in the first half of February. Before that, the 1000-lb Sisters star only posted one time in January and once in December. His Instagram stories seem to be almost as rare. Sometimes, he'll post a link to his Cameo page, where he takes video requests from fans. This is a great way for 1000-lb Sisters viewers to get a personalized message from him. His online presence is so different from his siblings, that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, Chris not being obsessed with sharing his every move on social media is smart and very healthy for his mental health. He is a reality TV star, so there is an expectation of some sort of social media presence. But Chris still doesn't feel the need to share every part of his life outside of what the cameras capture on 1000-lb Sisters. Our take on Chris Combs' positive message at work. Chris could potentially make a comeback to the show. Chris enjoys being a reality TV star, but he also works diligently at his job. Additionally, he is active on Cameo, where he boasts a 4.9-star rating and close to 400 reviews. The return of Chris to 1000-lb Sisters Season 7 as a supporting cast member is highly anticipated.